All right, everyone, welcome to a special video. Today it is trophy match time. That's right, we are 4-0. I've been actually kind of crushing it in Modern lately. I've had a good amount. I think our last trophy match that we had on the channel was just the clean 5-0, 10-0 with Goryo's Vengeance. So this one, we've had a couple bumps. This wasn't the perfect streak, but honestly, we beat some real decks. Steve Stillman was on Boros. Iron Bagel was on Boros. This was the stupid Neoform deck and Storm. So we've been playing against some good stuff. We are playing Affinity this time around with Pinnacle Emissary. This was Toothy MTG, I believe, that ended up winning a challenge and decided to test this deck out. And let me tell you, this card, still as good as advertised. The old Mox Opal. I hate that I can't zoom into creatures. So, all right, this is our plan. We're going to get it done and get ourselves a trophy. So let's do it. All right, so likely a mirror match here. I have no idea what's important in the mirror besides going fast. I mean, we got Mox Opals. I'm going to keep, but I can see this not being good. Our opponent might also not be on Affinity. Oh, that doesn't look like Affinity. All right, that looks like Affinity. Okay, okay. Dang it, I should have let on Mox Opal. They obviously have a Rebuke. God dang it, that was stupid. They probably would have countered a Rebuke. Or countered an Opal. Alright, they still might. Do it. Do it! Damn it! Alright. Bait not taken. Alright, so they have a Rebuke. We can pretty much deduce that. A good old trophy match, mirror match, eh? They're 2-0 as well. Okay. Now we can go Spell Bomb. 4 or 5. We still can't Kappa. We can Kappa next turn. Yeah, I'm a firm believer. I think I actually want to rebuke the Rebuke here. Because they're gonna Saga next turn, right? Like, I might actually want to just push this through so I can for sure Kappa. I mean, I think Constructs and the Lifelink thing is just gonna get me anyways, but yeah, here we are. All right. It's got to just be land go, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I like my play, but that by no means means that we're in a good spot here. Okay. It's a decent draw. Yeah, it's actually a pretty solid draw. I will play a Pinnacle Emissary. Alrighty. This is what I have. +1 on summon. You got a big construct. Get a Shadow Sphere. I dare you. Would they get a Pithing Needle? Pithing Needle makes theirs a 6/6, and then they kind of win the race. So, the pros and cons. Number one, Pithing Needle they can just get. And then attack for 6, and I have to take it. I'm not cracking back for lethal. Then I can't bounce anymore. Or they get Shadow Sphere, play a land, play a Mox, and equip. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to attack with that anyways. I think I am supposed to do this. Kaboom! I don't think anything super punishes me for this choice, but if I don't do it, I could get really punished by the Pithing Needle, which might not even be in their list. It wasn't. I probably should have looked at the list first. There's just not a Pithing Needle in the main. Good job, Corey. Good job, Corey. You're an idiot. Oh, did I say it out loud? Yeah, that actually changes quite a few things. Whatever. Okay. So now if I emissary, I can't Kappa unless I tap Kappa, which I don't think I want to do. So I think it's just Kappa time. Boink, boink. A boink. Nope. Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. All right, take 6, and then next turn win. Hopefully. Yeah, I've always been a big Kappa hater, you know, like in other iterations of the deck, but man, is it good in this version. Holy crap. The fact that you can turn 1 Pinnacle Emissary and play like what? 3 artifacts, and then you can just Kappa by on turn 1, like, my goodness. You can do some stuff. Some serious stuff. Bow, wow, 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 wow. Yeah, I'm really getting pumped for this Pro Tour, though, y'all. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. Okay. Don't think they can do anything to these Kappas at this point. So my face-up information should be closing this out. Unless they go land, Shadow Sphere, Mox, equip. I think that's the only thing that gets me here. Kappa, hell of a card. Hell of a magic card. Don't do it. Keep that Shadow Sphere in your deck, not in your hand. Okay, okay. Oh, wait. Rebuking me? That's probably what they're going for here. So I just want to make a construct. It's probably what they're trying to do. Respect. Respect them for trying. Okay, is Consign good against the colorless deck? Not really. It is not. Well, our sideboarding is going to be based on what cards I really want to take out that are unplayable, because I do not have a lot in the board here. And I think those are the only 2 unplayable cards. Yeah, Rebuke is probably good enough. And then maybe a Dismember, but everything else is pretty bad. It's Vexing Bauble Universal, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess it's just 1 Galvanic Blast. 1 Dismember. Yeah, because maybe killing a Kappa on the stack could be reasonable. Let's give it a shot. Sideboard, very little. YOLO. Do busted things. That's what we should do. I feel like this isn't a hand I'm supposed to mulligan, but it's not amazing. I'm going to keep. Having Rebuke open on turn 2 seems okay, and then I get some redraws, but this is a very, very medium hand that I could totally see an Izzet expert being, hey, don't keep that hand, Corey. It's getting worse. Not being able to do a damn thing next turn, though, is a little less than ideal. I think I have to allow this. Boo. Boo. You're drawing another Mox Opal. Glad I didn't rebuke the Opal. Vomit everywhere. Because they're not going to play anything. They're just going to make a construct and destroy me with it. Maybe they don't have land 3. Or an artifact. I would say this is not working out well for the keep, but not the absolute worst so far. I really hope I'm not casting Divination next turn, I'll tell you that. Oh boy. That was a turn of events. That was a turn of events. So now they probably have a rebuke. So I probably don't want to lead into theirs. I guess I don't have to. Wait, do I? Yeah, I would still get rebuked. But I can rebuke back if that's something I'm interested in. Or I could just chill. Nah, I think I should be doing things while they're missing stuff. Now to leave open a bauble or a mana. Definitely tapping this, definitely tapping this. What 1 mana spell would I maybe want to cast? Basically nothing. I'm sure I'll get punished for it, but here we are. I mean, I could have thought casted, but I wouldn't have wanted to anyways. I think I will bobble. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll bobble. Alright, they're going to start doing things now, though. They've had their bad start, but now it's time for them to cook, because they clearly have gas. They're probably going to get a drum and go to Absolute Town. Oh, that is shocking. I guess here comes Kappa. Okay. Dismember off the top. One Kappa deserves another. All right, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so next turn I can bounce it. So if their whole plan is all in Shadowsphere shit, I think I'll be okay. I'll have to do it at sorcery speed, though. Yeah, because pay for... Yeah, has to be at sorcery speed. I think it's worth it. Still in trouble, don't get me wrong, but... To play both artifacts, I think so. Blue. Blue. Alrighty. I do not think that's going to be good enough. I think I'll have to draw some heaters off the top. Even after their horrendous start, we're still a ways behind in this trophy match. All right, Thoughtcast, draw some cards. Tough spot. Tough spot. Wow, getting risky. I mean, if they brick on doing anything this turn and they just Thoughtcast it instead of, like, you know, just recasting Kappa. I mean, even just making a construct here is pretty good, though. All right, we need a banger draw. Memnite. Oh! Knock, knock. It's Thought Monitor. Less exciting. Yeah, I mean, this is probably not enough. Here's 9. Here we go. I'd like to tap the top of the deck one more time, please. What are you gonna get? What are you gonna do? God, I hope they just windmill slam Kappa. I mean, they'd just be dead, I feel. So I feel like that's not a play they'll go for. This would be a wild game to win. Tapping a mana, okay. They already have the Shadow Sphere. That's the big one. Gonna get a Spell Bomb? I think I took out my Spell Bomb, right? Do I just rebuke this? I don't think this matters. Well, I mean, it could make the constructs pretty large. Otherwise, they attack me for... They pay, and then they attack me for 7. Then they're tapped out. I would go to 6. They would go to 14, and they would die on board. So they would probably have to let this go. And a Kappa's not enough. All right, YOLO. Now I can pay for a rebuke as well. I'm all in. I guess I still would have to top deck an artifact now to get through. Maybe that was a reason to warp a Pinnacle Emissary last turn anyways. Maybe. It will be if I don't top deck an artifact, I'll tell you that. But I know where to start. Yeah, I'm too young to understand. This is scary. I think even with just a Shadow Sphere being equipped now, I think I'm basically dead. Basically dead no matter what. Oh, I might be actual dead. $19? I can eat 5 of it? I take 14? And it's because I tapped my stupid creature. I mean, to be fair, I'm not beating 19 life gain, but... Alright. Let's see what I was going to draw. Has the draw feature just not worked these days? Cool. Moto things. I don't think I want to make any changes, though. It's just 2 decks saying, hey, who can do the bigger kickflip? All right, let's do this. Didn't know I was lost. This hand looks like crap. But God, this deck doesn't mulligan that well. I mean, I can't keep this. This is way too bad. If I had an emissary in here, this hand would be sweet. I'm going to keep. And probably just get rid of a Darksteel Citadel. And then go for the play on turn 2 of get a bunch of Thopters and hope for the best. Okay. Alrighty. I'm not feeling great. I would say I'm not feeling very good, y'all. And the switching lanes as we on the way. Do, 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 do. Europe? I don't love that. I do love that. That was a good draw. All right. Let's do it. Drum. Bomb. Yeah, no kidding. We have not drawn many sagas. Our opponent has drawn many, many sagas. All right, that was like an okay turn 2. Nothing special. All right, don't hurt me too bad. Be gentle. Just make a construct. A 4/4 construct. 5/5 construct. Excellent. Excellent. All right. But you're still beautiful. All right, so I have to make a construct, then do the bomb. I think I have to spell bomb it, because I can... No, I have to dismember it, because then I can spell bomb the Kappa if they have it. All right. And I think I have to do it right away. Guess I can just dismember it, and then... No, I have to make the construct first. Exactly what I just said. But I think I should do it right away. Kaboom. All right. Let's hope for the best. I mean, Dismember is okay. I still, you know, it was a 1 mana take 4 deal with an ability of a land, you know, like, it's not amazing. Not horrific, of course, but I took out the boots, didn't I? No, I didn't. Thank God. Okay. Boots next turn could do it. Hasty, little scary creature. I could give something haste and bounce that construct. This is looking good, unless they just pop off. I always love when I can hear when my little rascals wakes up, because she just hear these feet. She has such heavy feet for such a little girl. She just stomps. She's so funny. Oh man. It's my favorite part. She's now, the one thing Mallory has discovered is just like getting excited about things that she likes now. I know this is a weird concept, but like, you know, she would be like, we're going to go do this. And she'd just be like, I don't know what that is, you know, like, so she wouldn't get excited, but now she's starting to remember places. I'm like, all right, we're going to, you know, let's go dance to some music. And she's just like, yeah, just screaming as loud as she can. It's absolutely adorable. Okay, I feel like our opponent is very dead. What on earth could they have? Where's me boots? I guess not very dead. Considering that was Xaxes, our opponent was not very dead there. But yeah, they just took exactly 8. Or exactly 18. Yeah, yeah. And by very dead, I mean I just had the exact perfect amount of cards to be able to get that done perfectly. But, you know, we'll still say very dead. But yes, let's go! Izzet trophy! We did it! We are the true Izzet king? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with this. But anyways, Izzet looks pretty good. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Really helps out the content. Share, comment below. Let me know what you think of these trophy match videos. They don't necessarily ever do very well, but I just enjoy making them, and I enjoy watching trophy match videos. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing them because YOLO. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video.